do. You qualify, that's okay. But to me, Minia, a Kamian Komofema Kusiapia for the meantime.
That's it.
Even though he's not on the list.
Say Akosiapia so Oyejumo Sudano, or Nefata Daudane.
Yeah, so they should get him. He's a Ghanaian.
And the problem is this time around, or no need to say, for
the meantime, in Komofemano. For the meantime, Komofemano. Because you see, your problem now, you're rushing. We haven't solved it, Minia. You fear problem, you're solving it. And you won't pay a coach Odum, no more fair man. For the meantime. You understand? Because we are going to waste. Minia, you could have very nice bar. You see, you to me any wages. So we are not ready.
Mm-hmm.
We need a serious top coach. What am I saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he said, you see, to me affording. Into why are we going for a lesser coach? The problem will escalate. Into why don't we give it to a local coach for the meantime? And clear the problems.
Gradually. For the meantime, answer.
Yes. And that's the coach Odum.
Prosper Nati Ogum.
Yes.
Of course.
For the meantime. Because we cannot afford a top coach.
Okay.
Many who drive you quite jumim. What am I saying? Who drive you quite jumim? Offer train. One of my butchers
yeah.
Sometimes you offer train. A biffa bus and okay. Who himself also who say we are car mono. Car mono never last for 5 years. And I'm a boy. Good. Until last for 5 years and then car now back use to never last for 2 years. No. Within that 2 years, want to mean say this car for a car mono to make us from a taxi and then me train and then me bus for the meantime. Let me save it. For the next 2 years, now my riding, Makoto Kamono. Now last time for another 5 years. That's what we need. You hear coach Obabe stay with the Blasters for 5 years. 5 years. We don't need a coach Obabe and say you are qualified for World Cup. Yem Pamono. Yankofa will be for Fire World Cup. One Fire knockout. Yem Pamono. Yankofa coach for fast. That is what has been going on, Minia.
Okay.
You have a local coach in the MBO. At least we are working on something. What must say? Yes. If you have a local coach, no build it or build on the local players. Nibi, or bet to me, institute local players about 2 players and now 4 players. I'm magic international players, foreign players. They are magic because foreign players no be about but the local players they know themselves. So you need a local player because foreign coach no be ban only at Ghana Premier League. I guarantee you guys. It's why we spending money to go for a bigger coach, or we don't have the money for the bigger coach who have time that we have to sign about 3 or 4 years contract with. But rather we want to go for a coach or Babe qualify for the World Cup near Pamono. There's one idea near or the World Cup near Pamono near Sanko find another coach for different minia. What did I make an answer? And the problem is over here. Yeah, and things are currently rushing to go for a coach is not the idea. They should give to a local coach, Coach Odumohono. They should select good guys and help him out and let him handle the Black Stars. At least for a year. Exactly. And it's going to cost less money if only the executive committee of the FA are committed to helping Ghana football. Because this guy is paying them monthly 50,000 Ghana cedis or 20,000 or 30 Ghana cedis will not hurt your pocket. But rather they want to go and bring an European coach that Obibeji per diem with him. Yes.
So where are we going? 100,000 they are sharing bottom. Send pay 100,000
what the my local coaches? Local coaches no name on be.
Ni pay ajima oje 100,000 near there. The send pay anso na esade yakoti committee di na to ano say onkope
and yakoti ano say onkope players.
Makado.
Na mo koya na mo buy.
Coaches or their brain now so a baller bomb on or their brain. So still that's the same person. Modena to sa board nano committee nano say on concope coaching farmer.
Exactly, Minia.
Alaji Grusa were criticizing center left back. Alaji Grusa, they were criticizing and say, Omuni Nanya Bidin and Oma Comaratum Omon Kasebium. So they don't talk again.
Minia no say next week Monday journalists for no call
yes on the 14th. El Campon and Mayban, on an Mayban.
The 14th. Yes.
Countryman Songo, Sadiq Adams, Nana Yaokese,
Sadiq Adams, yeah.
Sadiq Adams, Odia Hinkran Kwame Eboa, squad ne dosso. Say 14 for no. A chassis 9 a.m. or Brasport or Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Hona a chassis. No, they are fair for money who can banner there. They say there. Police are more Oma grant you Biadia more Greater Accra Regional Police Command. I grant you Biadia more so far no more. Now me about Ajima. Oh yeah, sure say sad demonstration we no. FA Ketokra couldn't call for no. Ebe pursue
them because for the first time, the people that have been defending them are the ones fighting against them. You see, every time you say things, sometimes the importance of demonstration is not to cause a mayhem, but is to change a future discrepancies. What am I saying? Right now, we may send an information to you that if you continue to go through this line, there's something that's going to happen in the end, and that's exactly what you don't want. So why don't we change our culture cycle and say that, you know what, this is the situation. You tournament demonstration. And in the next tournament, they will see a share in we see a best spending 5 million, best spending 1 million, the best spending 2 million. What did I make? So we cannot continue to go because it's here that Jumana and Obi any about. Into why don't we change our culture cycle? Meaning, what did I make? You know, the importance of demonstration is not the mayhem that sometimes it turns out to be, but the importance of it is it changes the future discrepancies, a future cycle that they cannot go through the same line because now everything has become so evidential on the internet. Everybody knows what's going on in Ghana football. Until you cannot say, any budget, it cannot happen again. Right now, people want to see what are the content of the budget, where is it going, who is getting this and that. What did I make? So we need to. It has to be documented, and in the near future, we cannot continue to go through that line. You understand me? So if they want to go now, I strongly, a friend saying, applaud them for coming up with such an initiative because Ghana football, and yet a friend saying, and yet and you Biadia is for the Ghanaians. And if we employ you to stay there now, you have to understand that you are working for the people. It's not the people looking at you and you working for them. That is the problem with African politics. Because we feel, it's as though, they are doing as a favor. We put you at the office. So you're supposed to work because you're getting paid. We expect something from you. What am I saying? And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the kind of a support stadium we need to have an accountability and hold them to a ransom. Say, hey, this is what you said you're going to do, and it has not been done. And I was saying this, it shouldn't just come to the football only. It should go all across the sporting fraternities in Ghana, whether swimming, whether athletics, boxing, boxing, everywhere. It has to cut across everywhere because it has been a long time since Ghana. We have some person like Ikoti defending Ghana at the top bout. We don't even have anybody. Azuma, Nelson, and the rest. You understand? You see, a boy is no free Ghana, no be a naturalized United States of America, no be a British citizen, any asafo. So in the national, we don't have we don't have a top boxer be all fighting for Ghana anymore. Obiako and Bukom is just collapsing by the day. You understand me? Until there's a system, it collapses Ghana sports, and we need to work on those things. Until that, there's going to be a problem. So the demonstration should not be only head to Ghana football. It should cut across to the sports ministry. We have to let them know the Ghana sports is the heart of the people. Imagine Ghana, Bobo, the whole United Nation.
Yeah.
You understand? Even boxing cry United Nation. Olympics are in United Nation. So why are we sitting down and dying just like that? Whilst the other people keep developing. All the other teams now, big names, no free Afcon, they are all going to what? They are all going to, your friend is saying, redevelop and come back.
And come back, yeah, definitely.
You understand me? So we also need to put a foot down and say, enough is enough. This is where we are going. We need to see something working. You understand me? So we cannot have people who come to office at 10 a.m. and leave at 2 p.m. and we don't see them to two days' time. Those nonsense has to stop. See, a very good initiative.
Demonstration, I said, was after Accra, there no maybe other regional capitals, and as I say.
Yes. Maybe other regional capitals, but the most important thing, the Ministry of Youth and Sports needs to be held accountable. Why the sports fraternity is collapsing in Ghana, and all the promises that they made, we need to see it take effect. There has to be a system working. The system has collapsed for a very long time. Minia.
Okay. Anything on All African Games, Otiminka. Ajamatiminka. Hello. Debbie. Otiminka Ajamai.
I am Metonka.
Messi, would you like to say anything about the All African Games, Hello. Messi, Otiminka. Messi, Ubasa Waka be for All African Games, Nihuana.
Currently, the situation happening in Ghana, all African Games, I just see the kind say all the Ghanaians should just go out and perform. And all that. And like I said, there's so many things going on. These guys are going to perform, but then again, they are not going to get paid. You see, I know our focus is pretty much on why people are not getting paid, why the sports fraternity is collapsing. We can host an All African Games. We can boast about a Botswana Sports Complex that is going to host them and everything, but BBA will be and they are getting paid. But we just want to see our Ghanaians also getting paid. For the work they do as as sportsmen. Because we want to see Obrefo be and DB. And you're the OT office now also did. What I say? Per se Obrefo no Ghana so ya no pa any Okay. Has to folk players now still. You beauty baby ama still players be. Egusu nanti from Kaswa 2 second ya fan on the Nako who's turning as for no. It has to change.
Okay.
It has to change. You understand? A big academy worker. Yeah.
Liverpool going to Arsenal over the weekend. Who is saying? Liverpool or Arsenal?
The story of the two tails. I see the game says still Liverpool be winning. Arsenal hasn't learned anything. Yes, Arsenal hasn't learned anything. When they meet these teams, they're still the same old story. I don't see Arsenal beating them. The worst will be a draw because Liverpool is playing a very good game. Liverpool, Nunes is back on form.
Jota,
Luis Diaz, Jota. Liverpool is an all-complete team. And I don't see Arsenal beating them. The good could be a draw, but I still see that Liverpool can win by a goal to 0 or 2 or more. You understand? The same story is going to happen. The last meeting, they beat Arsenal 2-0, and I think that's what's the same thing that's going to happen. Because Arsenal has not really, they're still struggling. They still miss the presence of Partey, which is really a problem. What I say? Yes, until people are saying they don't miss him, but they don't see it. When Partey is playing alongside. He's playing just in front of the defenders now. He's able to share passes. You understand? But Declan Rice don't really share passes. He intercedes passes.
Yes.
That's the difference between Partey and Declan Rice. Declan Rice or no intercepted passes. You understand? When passes are going Rene Arsenal, he can intercept it and read it. But Partey shares good. But Partey not there. Whether people like it or not, that's my own perception and that's what I've seen about him. Partey share passes. You understand? Because clear cut passes. No movie forward, no movie players. Because we share passes, captain but with the issue of Declan Rice, he's always falling back. You understand me? He was always falling back. And
Michael Essien and Mikel Obi back in the
thank you very much.
Chelsea. Yeah.
Yes. You understand me? At the end of the day, nothing has changed. They need to change that cycle too because since they're still missing Partey, nothing. It is going to struggle against the big teams. Because the holding line is not there. You understand me?
Okay.
It's like a technical play. You Mayweather and most of his fights, or show most of the team fighters, they cannot last beyond certain minutes. Into Mayweather will hold you. Last minute na no who's me look sharp. No abobo. Now how should I make an answer? Just the issue of Arsenal. They know Arsenal will play you. Or the ball passes by a bit no moon to me and they are frustrated.
So can Liverpool this year can Liverpool win their second Premier League title in about 34 years? Can it be possible?
Yes.
Liverpool.
Yes.
Can they?
Yes.
And have
this is going to be their third because they won one during the COVID one.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be their third because they won one during the COVID time.
No, COVID was one in 30 years. After that, someone win it.
Okay, so when you're 34, and that's the second one.
Years, yeah. Second time in 34 years, yeah.
But you're not going
Bako crowd studio, I see Bako studio.
And you're more take you off air. I believe this year they did. Liverpool can win it. I believe this year Liverpool can win it. I see them doing that. I see them doing that. Yeah. I see them doing that. So it's going to be tough for them, but it's going to happen. Okay. It's going to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you do besi ase na echire no bibia yewe yebesa aba unchembium.
Medase panso na etifo na. Thank you so much.
Yo. Thank you also so much for your time and commitment. Inteno Ajiman Bedu na moten in from Canada, Ontario. And then any dinkomo na or so wetimi eden adwenchira aba ewo nsem no hono. Na yezo pressure man for the mind 20 issues pressure na no thing actually say but munkama komantum yem say there akra for can say blew munkama komantum enche bia na bepeja emu na yakọ ewo ehonom but obehye no so the amount say first somewhere glass and aluminum any cry symbol actually mas usual e de dwumadie no ebrewa anything glass, anything aluminium there, or many experts, BBT say aluminium cladding, cutting wall, hinge doors, frameless doors, shower doors, and home crony bed na there. Ubeti my contact the first somewhere glass and aluminium 0247194522 0247194522. Now no more edins I was one of bibia ohubiano omo ene aka ewo ehonom but yebe peja emu no enche bia no yebe ko na ahwe insema so far make waves kakra ho no afini edi apeja yemu within week ya na all African games na be ko so Accra 2023 match no football no draw no etodwa La Côte d'Ivoire men and women football no draw no omde eba be todwa ho no match say me no ka say de bia kama ho no ma ukopie mu na wo hwe say de nsem no sifa ko no de a bibia nanim kama ehonom na ukohwe group A no men no group A no ehonom na say na etie honom group A no yawo Ghana, Gambia, Benin and of course Congo and a group B no Nigeria, South Sudan, Senegal, Uganda and Tunisia group B and na wo hwe women na final draw women football 13th All African Games in the women group A Ghana, Tanzania, Uganda, Ethiopia. Group B Nigeria, Senegal, Cameroon, and of course Morocco. Into way any drawer etodwa edan ukwade ewo mine La Côte d'Ivoire na say Ivory Coast for football 13th All African Games ebe etodwa ewo mine Ghana mu ewo Accra Ghana hono na but other sporting activities in the more na be kwa kopiem ewo Botema Sports Complex hono na badminton swimming taekwondo judo any hunko ne ben na hockey ni ade ni na no bekwa ko piepie mu ho no sanso na University of Ghana Sports Stadium Legon na football no ebi ebekoso ene honkro ne ba sanso na Theodosa Oko National Hockey Pitch so games ni bi ebekoso sanso na ko pie mu Accra Sports Stadium DJ Hatramani Sports Hall so no one or two games ni bi ebekoso ewo Accra Sports Stadium DJ Hatramani Sports Hall mo share no so efa eman na yakwa enim na yatoa nsem no so ede ama no de Carl Toko Ekambi me no ka say 31 years ena enei no watimi areta say enya de obetimi esi akan biem ede ama the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, you know, say the Osenya de obesi akan biem ede ama the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. But club football they still are no obeto akoswa no we see. But at the age of 31 years, no Carl say wetimi retire from Cameroon national team na otimi wini AFCON back 2017 ena ono anso ena omatunidi the hero of Bleda obekaya ono otimi koko share sa go na otimi edi Algeria for free ma omkoko piemu World Cup 2022 o Qatar no industrial screen so no that so the hero of Bleda Carl Toko Ekambi o say enedie otimi edi ni nadie ni na egu hono man enya de obeto akoswa esi akan biem edi ama the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon na yeto aso akoye nim hono mu no Luciano Spalletti me no ka say o say oya Italy di na so frel say bra na be si akan de ma Azzurri na say Italian national team na enye ono na say o motivate you because frel afro kra na oba be say Italian national team just in kra no it must be a boost, it must be a huge motivation to you into ono de o frel a o ma me motivate you just any shower say motivate you na utimi esi akan ni ye na utimi ebo djuma emu eden ede ema de nationale ana say Azzurri no wo hono ma we ni insema coach Luciano Spalletti ede atudwa yedi jamu enye awie Tom Santefe enkane na o coach ede Magambia me no ka say de enei no o say wetimi a resign na o resign ye no teams bebre na say o man bebre na epen Ghana ni di na chi sanso na Cameroon ni ade ni di na chi so far no de Ghana 5-member committee o mu yi say o mu MP coach enfama the Black Stars of Ghana no ye hwe say de nema betimi akwako but so far the Tom Santefe o ka candidate na bia dachi bia say nema na timi ko ye de o betimi appoint no say o ma meje pini na o me coach the Black Stars of Ghana enwe so no the Super Eagles of Nigeria etimi share the Palangas Negras of Angola by 3-1 ometimi a qualify eri ekoko piemu semi final hono ma me no ka say de bibia koya ometimi koko piemu semi final hono mu Mikel Arteta enso say January de enya de ometimi ato striker bia window transfer ni na strikers a omo wo at their disposal no kwan wi aso ometimi ayusu omo na omo hwe so ometimi agi league title no afi ede ama Arsenal the Gunners hono ma inti no ye no ene nkra Mikel Arteta so so kan yedi ejamo hono mu Barcelona president friend Joan Laporta or the ababe to just say so far nkra ba che say teams bebre na agipini say ombesi akan Super League ni mu hono ma obobo teams ni bebre bi say Bayern, Olympique Marseille, any Braga teams ni dos papa pay as say no mo hwe say insa wo so ni bibia timi go through dia Super League na nche bia e betimi ahase hono ma we ni nsema Joan Laporta de atudwa ye di jamu ene awie ukohwe Premier League na British English Premiership na so far the Liverpool that kind 51 points after 22 games na ochina yi okwa akopiemu Emirates Sports Stadium money Arsenal the Gunners sa so obetimi wini na watimi ascending the lead no anase sen ena ebetimi akwakopiemu dia ochina ena bibia betimi apiemu Emirates Sports Stadium honoma the Arsenal the Gunners coming up against Liverpool you know so munhye no so efa emaye honoma yakwa enim no de ene 2 games baso La Côte d'Ivoire quarter finals 2 games baso Mali and La Côte d'Ivoire sanso na Cape Verde and the Bafana of South Africa we any 2 games are any baso AFCON 2023 ekoso oman La Côte d'Ivoire everyone so the Leopards of Congo etimi the Silly National of Guinea by 3-1 me no ka say no metimi akwakopiemu semi final ye hwe ene the other 2 games are ebetimi apiemu honom na the Silly National of Guinea me no ka say de enya ade for the past 17 AFCON so ma ba no metimi akwakopiemu semi final da ntina nka enu na ka hwehwe their first ever semi final appearance but still ano entimi anko ya enu no Congo for Democratic Republic of Congo the Leopards it me show by 3-1 honoma ene omonso ekofia enche bia no beka kopiemu Conakry coach friend Sebastian Desabre me no ka say onu ena coach ono Sebastian Desabre me no ka say ono na eye coach edema the Leopards of Congo na ene watimi di Congo for no apie mu omkoko piem semi final of 34th edition of African Cup of Nations in Krana Urban kire say Tawa Sebastian Desabre obabe coach yi ana so omdi team no man no na qualifiers no na Congo for no etimi alusu first 2 games ana edi da so ni na say aso ometimi a qualifier na so omtimi qualify but Sebastian Desabre ba be team no otimi di omu win 4 games eto aso esade mu ko win the 5th game a otimi di omba be pie mu ewo afko ya ekoso o man la Côte d'Ivoire me no ka say de otimi di omako pie mu ewo semi final ene no omo twen say Mali ana say la Côte d'Ivoire di obewi no eba be ka omo ho na ebina de no omo e de semi final game no ahye so away ene de di jamu ewo honom na Abrante fe no Arturo Vidal ene okoko PM Colo Colo Brazil no o hwe helicopter de ni be sie ene pongwa ide no nam so ne kito timi se oje ne samba papa paye o hwe screen so a o see the free helicopter ni machire yo mde no tana pongo no so a o patrol ni ade a just Arturo Vidal oje ne samba honoma me no ka se de bibia etimi akwa kopie mu honum Nigeria for so enu ayi say omo share we for 1-0 omo share Angola for 1-0 no mako AFCON mako 19 times we need there 16 times in semi-finals the Super Eagles akwa kopie mu 16th appearance in semi-final in all AFCON no enu ayi enomtimi qualify honum we know omo twen say Cape Verde and say Bafana of South Africa they be we no omo be share the Super Eagles of Nigeria game no ba so okuade start Felix Ofebuahin Abidjan inti no share no so fama ena yede insemni na edi ABC Prime Sports no so once again thanks so much for joining us by ear by voice and of course by tester emre de kopa papa but still and 20 issues is next on your radio authentic ena midimusi yakram